Hi everybody, and in today's video we're going to talk about the basics of email marketing and how it can help grow your business. Now, what is email marketing? So email marketing is basically a direct form of marketing where you build a list and then you can talk to your list directly about topics that are important in your industry, and you can talk to them in your own voice. And it's very important to get clear on your target marketing. So that is what email marketing is. Now, why do we do email marketing? Well, we do email marketing because it is a really effective way to reach your target market. It builds relationships with your people, which is fantastic. It drives sales, and it's really, really cost effective. Oh yes, and it's also measurable. So you can really understand what's working and what's not. Now, what do? We build an email list. And we build an email list to collect email addresses. You can do that via your website. You can do it via a pop-up. You can do it via in-person events and getting people to sign up or give you their card. There's many different ways you can build an email list. You can also run ads, social media ads, Google ads, to a form where people can sign up for something in exchange for their email address, like an ebook or a lead magnet, a template, a checklist. Something that's really valuable to them is a great way to build that list. Once you've built that list, then we start crafting that message. So it's really important to have the message targeted to your audience. There's no point in talking to men when your target audience is a woman. So it's really vital to have a very clear idea of who your target audience is before you start, so you can craft those messages well, and so your people love hearing from you. Personalization. Now, this is really key as well, because lots of email service providers will have the ability to personalize not just subject lines, but the body of the email itself. So how does that work? Well, for instance, you might have had an email with your name in the subject line. Things like, learn how to freshen up your home this winter for winter spice, comfy, cozy smells this winter, Angelina. This is how we personalize, for instance, a subject line. In the body of the email, you can also do that and bring the person's first name in, as long as you collect the first name as well as the email when you're doing that sign-up process via your sign-up form. Okay, segmentation. Now that is the next thing we can do. Now, why do we segment and how do we segment? Well, why we segment is so that we can make the emails that we send to certain segments specific to them. So, for instance, we might segment on demographics. We might segment older versus younger. And we might craft the wording of our email for our older segment slightly different than a younger segment. Another way we can do the segmentation is by gender, men, women. We might craft the email a certain way for women, and we might craft it slightly differently for men. So the other things you can segment on is not just demographics, but you can also do it on interests and behavior. So again, let's talk about an example of behavior. Lots of email service providers will automatically start segmenting your list for you, which is wonderful. It means you don't have to do it yourself. So you'll go into your email service provider and you'll notice that it'll say, do you want to send an email to everyone who purchased in the last 30 days? Do you want to send to everyone who watched a video, everyone who didn't watch a video in one of your emails? Anyone who browsed a page but then didn't come back and buy. So a lot of email service providers will do this automatically for you and take the hard work out of it. Now, finally, we're talking about measuring success. So email marketing is a wonderful thing if you know how to measure success. It's even better because then you can make it better. And the way we do this is through key metrics. It's kind of the boring bit, but it's really, really important to understand what the key metrics are. They're going to make a difference. So open rates, for instance, very, very, very important. How many people are opening your emails? Now, the key thing to people opening or not opening your email is the subject line. So if you're getting low open rates, then maybe test a few more exciting subject lines. Subject lines with either a benefit or curiosity, or even better, both curiosity and benefit, can work really, really well to boost those open rates. Another key metric is click-through rates. Okay, so click-through rates, what are they? They are the number of people that you send the email to versus the number of people that click on a link in your email. These are not always going to be high, okay? Over time you'll get to know what your typical click-through rates and open rates are. It might be between 1 and 4%. It might be between 1 and 5% that end up clicking on the links in your emails. Okay, so you can find out what's working and what's not by monitoring these key metrics and testing and doing more testing. You can A/B test subject lines, and you can test, in terms of click-through rate, you can test things like links within the body of the email as opposed to a nice big button with a big call to action at the bottom of the email, and see which improves your click-through rates. Okay, so that is the basics of email marketing and how it can really, really help to grow your business. So what we've gone through today, what it is, direct method marketing to your list. Why? Because it's highly personalized, it can drive sales, and it will increase your return on investment. Build your list, craft your message, personalize that message, make sure you know who you're talking to, segment based on behaviors, demographics, location, geolocation is another one you can segment on, and then measure that success. Test what's working, test what's not working, and make things even more effective for you. Okay, I hope you've really enjoyed this run through of the basics of email marketing. Now below this video you will see a link to something I think will be really helpful, which is a one-page email marketing planner for you in your business. It's free, so go below the video, look in the description, there's a link there, and get your email marketing planner. It's one page. I think it will really help. Thanks for watching.